Yo everyone, what's up? So just when you think that you've seen it all, there comes something totally random, berserk, and just chaotic. Like you don't even know where to begin, where to, whatever. So anyway, long story short, I'm gonna cut to the chase. What happened this in the past 24 hours is that um, so Christmas is approaching, and just like every other country, everybody gets to celebrate. Yes, we do belong to the Islamic Republic of Pakistan, but then there are also minorities living here, just like minorities are living everywhere. There are minorities of Muslims living in the US, Canada, you name it. And there is a concept known as festivals, right? So every religion is entitled to celebrating their own festivals with a festive mindset. So, long story short, enough of the introduction. So, there are two renowned bakeries in Karachi, and basically, some customers went to one of them, and I don't know the incident with one of these bakeries, but the other one, this customer came and he said, "Can you write Merry Christmas on the cake?" Now, ordinarily, this would not be such a dilemma, but at this instance, the person on the counter said, "No, we are not permitted to do that." We're not permitted to do that by policy. What policy is this? The intolerant, bigoted one, the one which is basically thinking that they would become lesser Muslims if they write Merry Christmas on a cake. And then this is the same country where people start mourning any reckless lynching. Like, you see, that's the problem. What happened in Sialkot was an actual crime because the person was killed and burnt alive, but this is no less than, like, the mindset is just so similar, right? They think that if they write Merry Christmas on a cake that they'd become less of Muslims, or I mean, whatever happened to religious tolerance? Zilch does not exist. So yeah, it's pretty damn sad that in 2021, nearing now 2022, we're still, dealing with the same kind of crap that I mean, it just goes out to show that we've not really advanced. And yes, the bakery is being boycotted and stuff, but then it's just bizarre. And honestly, I wouldn't hold the bakery in question to be completely responsible because let's face it, there are many who think of a similar mindset. There are many people who will be like, yeah, nahi likho Merry Christmas, don't write Merry Christmas because, you know, that's the religion which is not the correct one, blah blah blah. Because obviously, if we think that our religion is the only one, I mean, it's almost like religious nationalism if you think about it. So anyway, I don't want to get into the nitty gritty, but yeah, this is what went down and pissed me off for sure. I'm sure it must have pissed off a lot of people because let's be honest, if the same thing happened in France, if the roles were reversed, if this was a Muslim man, woman getting a cake for Eid Mubarak and they were shooed away and said, basically told that no, this is not a policy, we can't entertain you guys. That would be such a shit show of a mess, right? So why do we expect to get VIP treatment from other countries when we ourselves are such hypocrites? It doesn't make sense. So yeah, I was gonna actually make a really cool video with edits and stuff, but then I was like, you know what? It's gonna probably take so much time. So I would rather just put my words out there for anyone to listen to because that's what the social media has become now, right? It's become a rampant rage of rants. Anyway, long story short, I would still give a little minuscule benefit of the doubt because a company should not be held accountable completely. It's the individual people who are at your stall, at your reception, at your whatever. For example, I might have a company with 3,000 employees. Would all of them not be racist? Probably not. Would all of them not be bigoted? Probably not. Would all of them not be chauvinistic? Probably not. So holding that one person accountable who would say utter this kind of crap should not reflect poorly upon the entire company. But yes, the guy did say it is our policy. Now, I would still want to question the integrity of this incident. Who was this person? Which branch was this? I would like to get into the specifics because this could be a mudslinging, bullshit, whatever. You never know. You never know. So, as a researcher in the past, I would want to get to the bottom of this, but then again, whatever. That's where it stands at the moment. But yeah, regardless, if it did happen and if it is indeed a policy of the company, then shame on you. And yeah, so much for religious tolerance, right? It's berserk, it's bizarre, it's pissing me off, and I just hope the country can kind of, you know, grow the fuck up, because uh, I mean, insert Qaeda Azam's quote over here, where he said that everyone should be, free to go to their temples, mosques, whatever. But with this mindset, I don't think that's actually ever going to happen. And as far as I can really think of it, it's just getting worse day by day. I mean, you know, and yeah, the last thing I would just want to comment on this is, and this might be just my own opinion, the fact that why is it that it's not minority persecution, it's more like poor minority persecution, rather, mostly. It's always the weak, the ones who are financially incapable of hiring security or protocol, because minorities exist. You always have these rich travelers, vloggers, non-Muslims in the country. They're never persecuted. It's always the very impoverished kind of group, the Asia babies of the world, who who end up getting lynched, and you know. So it's actually a deep-rooted problem. It's almost like a mix of uh, being a minority and then also being part of the impoverished working class, I would say. So yeah, those are the problems. I don't know the solutions, but I can surely hope to hell and pray for one. So with that rather morbid note, signing off. Bye bye.